I said, so bad you go in there, ho. Watch me crank, then watch me roll. Watch me crank that soldier boy, this Superman. Now watch me. Now watch me. I said, we just said it. Everybody sing. If you could say, I know these happy, y'all know this. Man, I got that swag. I had that. You know I'm popping tang. But man, I got that swag. Say, man, I got that we getting ready to go to Italy. And this is our last show in the States before we head out. I feel real good, and I hope you feel the same. Thank you. Like I said, my name is Toby Chukwudu Ben Weekler. From the southwest side of Houston, Texas. I feel like most of y'all have never seen me ever in y'all life. But that's cool. We gon' ride. And by the time you leave, you're gonna understand exactly how things happen on the southwest side of Houston, Texas. We get real. Round kill if it smells funny. Round kill if it smells funny. Onions getting peeled. Round kill if it smells funny. Get your onion peeled. Round kill if it smells funny. Get your onion peeled. Look, I was out in the field since I was little. Never been home. Everyone ask if you come at them backwards, they be with your don't care. When I get it, it's plumbing. I'm from H-Town, so it's back to back and then back to back later. Coming, that's up. I got drip like, don't be wetter. I don't like that. Don't do that for trophies. Some say I'm a shepherd. I'm with the smoke people. I sow seeds that lead them to their paths. Some told you ain't no slave. You should change this. You master. I know this backwards, but hell, I feel we all these things you they got policy, anything but a life of policy. When I'm classy, but I'm robbing, still taking a big kickback. For those who won't get back, I don't chit chat about big stacks. Around here, they I'm a rarity. I get back and work out. You know I'm smooth as a razor, I'm moving. If you hit a my girl thinking biscuits from Little Mrs. Beard. Also make a whole lot of well, but still remain what we flame with the modes. My little homies see my matchup, only say he want one, but got some. Look, he don't really know that he can read the bitches. He be living way up, but the weekend bitches he been reaching. I be leaving hella proposition for him, wishing that he listen. But it's hard to pay attention when you on. But buddy in the club, all religious, he get vicious when it come to getting digits. He gon' holler at the thickest, make her feel like he the richest. If her baby is a bitch, I think she make her like you feel the thing, she go. But everybody leaving unfulfilled with a thrill of the edges built on something fishy, and you feel it in your gills. It ain't real, but you keep on to swing out the pond towards a field where you don't belong, and you're feeling good. And you're stepping towards destruction. This is it. I'm trying to find my own way. This is what destruction sounds like. This is what destruction sounds like. Yep. The compliments, the thing I just look like you got the things in the track. This next song is my second daughter's favorite song. She love it. Fat, is she anywhere near close? Nope, it don't matter. All right, cool. She in the back. It's called
Yo. Hear me? Hello?
Howdy.
Bunch of brownies.
God smiled upon the Browns for the first time, and God knows how long. Oh, I was not expecting that today. We started an XFL quarterback against the best team in the league and won.
He is not a good quarterback.
No, he is not.
John, you did not come through on Discord. Yep.
I can hear him in the background of yours. I forgot he's in the basement tonight.
All right, can you hear me now?
Hey, there we go.
Yep. But yeah, he is not a good quarterback. But he is 1-0 in the NFL.
Completed 30% of his passes.
Yeah. He had what, 2 interceptions, something like that?
I think so. All right, I'm gonna step off just for a second. I'll be right back.
I've got everything kind of.
Keep forgetting about this situation we're in.
Situation, you say? So who's the Browns quarterback now? So who is the Browns quarterback?
It is currently PJ Walker. He is a quarterback that played in the XFL league.
Yeah, he didn't have
Since
great stats, but I guess.
He was on Carolina last year, wasn't he?
I think so. I can't remember exactly,
Oh, he's no
but I know
Devin. He's
he
no
was from the
Devin Leary,
XFL.
but
Because we don't have, I don't know what the hell's going on with Deshaun's shoulder. He won't really talk to the media. Nobody will say anything about it.
and
I'm
It's because he
almost
hasn't been able
already.
to go get his. He hasn't been able to go get his massages on it, so he's all butthurt.
isn't that against the rules? Aren't they supposed to disclose injuries?
I thought they were. He hasn't talked to the media in a while or anything, but I don't know. I'm almost over him. 250 mil and for what?
Yeah, that was the dumbest contract in history.
For sure. Could have waited a year and then could have picked up Caleb Williams or something. We could have kept all his draft picks and everything.
I mean, I wish all the best for Justin Fields, but I hope he plays really well and they trade him so we can get Caleb and Harrison, and then just be, then the Bears will hopefully not fuck up another quarterback.
I think the Bears situation is way more than what's on the field.
Yeah.
They've got a lot of shit going on with your front office and all that.
For 250 mil, they could have gotten 7 or 8 XFL quarterbacks.
Yeah, we could have kept Baker Mayfield for about 5 to 6.
I would have paid 10 to get rid of Baker Mayfield.
Also very good. I'd pay good money to get rid of Kevin Stefanski and get a decent play caller in there.
Guards in this house somewhere.
Yep, I had the same thing,
Didn't you just
CJ.
get Stefanski from the Eagles?
I never
Sorry,
got the.
Jeff.
That's all right. I was just gonna say I never got the prompt about an update, but I ran one. It was very short. It was just like zip. It was done, but it never.
Yeah,
did.
whether it says it or not, every time I bring it up, I start it. I have it run one
Well,
anyway.
that was actually the third one I've run today, because usually
Well, that's just ridiculous.
because there is one.
Yeah,
So
I thought it was on Tuesdays usually.
possible. I just always run mine on Sunday because that's when we play usually. But
Well, the box is red if there's an update.
right, but
Mm-hmm.
mine never showed red.
Mine didn't either. But I ran one anyway.
Yeah.
Are you guys able to see the map? I'm able to see the characters, but not the room.
No,
Yeah, I'm the same thing. I can't. I can see us, but any of the non
I see
NPC.
everything.
I haven't even gotten my character to come up yet.
Yeah,
I see
same.
everything.
Yeah, all the NPCs tokens don't pop up, and I can't see the inside of the room. I can see all the player tokens.
Looks like people will keep dropping.
I'm going out and back in because nothing was loading.
Yeah, I've had to load like 3 times now.
Oh, there it
My
went.
internet's really slow today. I don't know why. It's usually about 450, 500.
This could be because John and I are running off the same Wi-Fi.
Where you guys at?
Jared's house.
Mom's house.
Cool. How is it?
I got the room now.
I want to
see
know
everything I need to
how
see
like
now.
that house we all looked at, that listing Jared shared with us it is. Any inspiration taken from that? Does the refrigerator match the countertops?
No, they clash.
Oh, shit. Oh, man. Well, that's it. I'm not coming to visit. Yeah, retreat some other time, some other place. Yeah. Yeah, I hung up on character selection in the empty box. Your robot names.
Mm-hmm.
Perfect. Not all the time, but
That is perfect.
It could be the issue of Fantasy Grounds trying to run on. Mine and John's both trying to run on the same thing.
Yeah, I can't. My character selection box comes up, but I still haven't seen my characters in it yet.
yeah, that took about 30 seconds to.
It took me a while
78.
for all my shit to load into.
Lovely.
So I'm assuming from Jennifer's story, I'm the pretty one. We gotta figure out who she thinks is Victor because that person is in some trouble.
There we go. Finally.
Jen, did you give yourself a bottle cap?
First thing.
Excellent.
But in real life, I'm the pretty one.
Yeah.
Get it straight.
Yeah.
What's this?
You know, if
It's all about taste.
You know,
if it
you
makes
know.
you feel better about yourself.
You all know. Everybody knows. We all know. I'm the Vince Neil of this outfit, guys.
That's for sure.
God damn, my download speed is 18. This is fucking ridiculous. I don't know what's going on.
It's because John. I guarantee it's because John.
It's
and I are on
Hamas.
the same Wi-Fi.
Hamas. Day of Jihad on my computer.
I was surprised mine was decent. I got to do Xbox, so I was down. Had to reinstall a lot of games and was getting 30 to 55 most of the time. Vacillating.
Yeah. I finally got my character up, and I see everybody on the map, but there's no actual map yet.
Yeah, it's just taking some time. His server's just flowing. I don't know why I even need to pull up the. I guess I don't ever need to pull up the combat tracker, do I?
We're in combat, aren't we?
Yeah.
Yeah, I'm just saying we never need to pull it up because we all, don't. You never know when you're going.
Yeah.
So is everybody in? Are we all here for the most
I
part?
think so.
Where did the
I
music-
can't hear the music though. Turn the music up.
It was going.
It's going. It's just
I don't know.
it's very low. I got to turn it up on my end, not your end, Jared.
I don't think Joe Bob's here.
Yeah, Joe Bob's not here
It's
yet,
fine.
but we know about that.
He's connected.
He's about worthless.
He's on the Fantasy Grounds.
If his character never
He
show
kicks
up
in
and
the
do
door and then he
anything.
leaves.
There it is. I hear it now.
Whew, that's my first alcohol in 2 weeks. Good lord.
Wow.
Because I've been sick
The
as a
hell-
dog.
How you feeling, Jeff?
Much better. I still have a cough,
You sound bad.
a little bit of a runny nose, but I'm over. That's all my only symptoms left is
How did
Pauletta.
the Remdesivir work for you?
It worked really well, actually. I think Pauletta might have gotten rebound COVID though. I don't think her what's the pill
I haven't
called?
heard of that one. I've heard of long
Well,
COVID. I haven't
Joe
heard rebound COVID.
that happened to Joe. He got COVID and then it's has something to do with the viral load. Um, the drug doesn't knock it completely out, and it just kind of goes dormant for like a week, and then it pops back up. But that happened to Biden. So
I see.
We're waiting for him to pop back up.
All right. I think we're ready to, again, first and foremost, say, Jennifer, fantastic job on the
Yeah,
journal.
that was good.
That was exceptionally well done. Who has journal tonight? Stephen?
Thank you.
Me.
Okay, so Stephen with the journal tonight. As you recall, except for Stephen who was unable to join us, how you feeling, buddy? By the way,
Not good, but that's a long story for another time. We'll talk
okay,
about that
but
later.
better than we were.
No
No, okay.
complications. I've got to go tomorrow morning for
Sweet.
CT. So yeah, it's all right though.
Some biscuit.
Let's go.
Okay.
Some
Well,
bitch.
drink up
I
then.
can't. I'm on so much painkillers right now. So
All
the
right.
painkillers are okay. So that's good.
So when we left off, you guys had well, 2 episodes ago, you'd gone back to the Burgomaster's house, the Baron's house, to well, I guess you didn't really you weren't given much choice as you were taken there because you were attempting to break the Mardikovs out of the stockades, and you got arrested and taken in, and a whole variety of personalities seemed like well, I guess the primary one being crazy. Kind of popped out of Baron as you all were talking. He's happy that the Walkers are gone, but he more or less thinks you've been conspiring with the Mardikovs to put them in power and take him down. And you tried to de-escalate, and all you know is there are dozens of guards around this building somewhere, and you all are in the Baron's office with the Baron, the Baron's wife, the big dogs, and Isaac, who seems to be somewhat conflicted, but not super conflicted. And we left in the middle of combat on Oglethorpe's turn.
He's conflicted, but not super conflicted.
Yeah, he's still, he's still under. He's
I mean,
still.
I did have a 20 to convince him.
I
At least be like a quarter, at least.
That's why he's somewhat conflicted. Salim is exhausted 1, 26 points of damage. Stella's got 17 out of 31 wounds.
Josh is here.
Okay, I'll send him on down.
Oh, he's right here.
Okay.
Did she say land shark?
Land shark.
No, she did not. But,
Pizza guy.
Telegram. Candygram.
Candygram. Hey, bub.
Where was I? Raylan is just six wounds. Aklis is exhausted 1 with 35 damage and out of 43 hit points. Miroslav 16 points damage. Henry Heckel is out of rage.
Oh, and my hands are still tied.
Y'all is exhausted 3. That's right. Salim's hands are still tied. Y'all is exhausted 3. Half his hit points are gone. Oglethorpe is exhausted 1 with 11 wounds, and it is his turn down here at the bottom of the combat tracker.
All right. Oglethorpe is just going to stand there. He was like, what, really confused all last episode? Is that correct?
He's very sleepy, very tired.
Very tired,
Confused.
very confused. So he is kind of snapping out of it and kind of realizing what's going on, but he's not going to really let anybody know. And his hands are behind his back tied, and he is going to use his invisible telekinetic mage hand to untie his bonds. And he doesn't have to use somatic components or material components or verbal components to do this. So he can untie himself with
All right.
his mage hand. So that's what he's going to do. But he's going to pretend like he's still he's this eye in the room. Who can he see that's still bound and who's not bound?
I believe I'm still bound.
Is
And
Salim still bound?
Yeah, Salim is still bound, but you know it because he just keeps headbutting
That's
Baron
right.
Vargas. He's just
That is true.
hitting him with his horns.
Yeah.
Who else is unbound?
Everybody else.
I
I
thought it'd be
I am
unbound.
unbound.
I'm unbound,
How did you guys get unbound?
She unbound me.
Oh,
and then
the
I
cat.
unbound myself. Yep.
Yeah.
Yeah, she had a big roll.
All right, he will do that. And then he will. Who is being threatened right now? Because I'm just trying to catch up.
Are you
threatening me?
Celine, Zlatan, Heckle, y'all.
So is Isaac fighting right now, and the dog's
No,
fighting?
he
He's
hasn't
trying
tried
to. Yeah, he's trying to diffuse the situation, but he's telling us to just kind
every
of
one of us
leave.
pretty much tried to say something on our turn to kind of sway him and say, "Help us, help your brother," all that kind of stuff.
Yeah, Baron Vargas went like super crazy, super paranoid, and
Okay.
we're trying to use that as fodder to get Isaac to
I think,
turn
yeah,
against
because
him.
and what
Yeah,
she
you're trying
didn't
to
hear is
convince him that. You're trying to convince Isaac that, or trying to convince the Baron that Isaac's been messing with his
The
wife.
woman.
Ackles used ascending to tell him Isaac is trying to betray him, and I think in my talking
How?
to him, I said something. We didn't say anything. We just said he's against you or he's trying to take you out.
We did say that Isaac had eyes for Lady
Yes.
Petrovna.
So why are we doing that with the Baron? Why aren't we just
Just to
trying
get
to
him
convince
confused.
Oh,
Well, the other
Because
way out was if we
him
did
to attack
a.
Isaac. If he attacks Isaac or just, then we definitely have Isaac on our side. That was the
Yeah,
original thing. Try to
The
get
other
him targeted.
thing was a forced marriage between Stella and Isaac.
Mhm.
Yeah.
Yeah.
what?
I mean, we're doing. Yeah, that's what the Baron said was going to happen. Marry him up to Isaac, or somebody else. I mean, everything we're saying is trying to get the Baron to turn on Isaac, and Isaac see how fickle he is, and all that kind of stuff.
Yeah. All right. So Oglethorpe will untie his hands, and then he will say to Isaac, "What do I say? Isaac, follow your heart. Listen to your brother. We must resist the Baron so we can save your sister Irina. Please, please join us. This Baron is mad. It's the only way to save your sister."
You can give me a roll,
All right.
persuasion roll.
Persuasion. I get a -1 to that bad boy with disadvantage.
Okay,
What I roll? A 10?
a 10.
Yeah.
Please, Isaac, you must listen to me.
And he just continually, he just continues to look from Celine to the Baron to Lydia to whoever's talking to him at any given time. And I believe, is that your turn?
That is my turn. Well, hold on a second.
No
I
bonus.
could use a bonus action to telekinesis shove somebody somewhere, but I don't know who to shove.
I want somebody to shove.
Shove the dog
Somebody
down
to shove.
so it's not getting
I
Salim
want
on the ground.
somebody
Yeah,
I think
but
he's
then
prone.
it'll be.
me.
Yeah,
Yeah, but Salim's prone.
that's true. All right, Oglethorpe will telekinetically try to shove the dog down south beside the Lydia. So here we go.
Hey, the dog might attack her. Who knows?
He failed.
So, so is this a bonus? That's a bonus action. Shove?
Bonus action, yes. Yep.
Okay. Mastiff 2. All right.
All right, and that is Oglethorpe's turn. I will back up, actually. I'll walk backwards, still pretending my hands are behind my back. That will be Oglethorpe's turn.
I have plenty of space to get up.
Okay. Baroness Lydia Petrovna is just wide-eyed, a bit in shock and surprised. Just this is the last thing that was on her bingo card today. As crazy as her husband is, she did not expect full-scale combat here in their mansion.
Yeah, and nobody saw me doing that. It just looks like the dog scooted over, so it's not gonna, it's not gonna look like it's like nobody. I don't have to use any somatic or verbal components, so the dog just moves over. So
You individually moved each of his legs like he was walking.
yes, I did. Yes, I did, young man. Just in all the chaos, I don't know if anybody would. He might yelp or something.
Okay. And Baroness looks to. She steps up here, and she goes over and she grabs Isaac by like the collars around his shirt. Isaac, look at me. Look at me. Protect us. You must protect us from these vile interlopers. They would throw us down, supplant us. And where would that leave you, Isaac? Where would that leave you?
With his brother.
Okay. And she will disengage. Come right back to that spot.
Salim get attack of
All
opportunity.
Right. Disengaged. Disengaged.
Yeah, I was teasing.
Miroslav, you are up.
All right. So I used my last second level spell slot last episode to bring my beast in here, I think, and I don't see him on the map, so I need to drop him on the map.
He's right there. He's right on
I don't think it was
right
a
on
beast.
Baron.
It was a shadow.
Yep.
Well,
right beside the Baron.
Sounds like he's in a tunnel.
Well, I used my second level spell slot for something. I thought it was a beast. I've got the
No,
shadow
Sound
up too.
Sounds like he's in a tunnel.
Yeah, he sounds like poo.
Yeah,
I'm
Jared, are you
using
trying
my-
to kill him with a pillow? Are you trying to kill him with a pillow, Jared?
Can you hear me better now? I'm on my speakerphone.
No.
I mean, we can make it out.
It'll be all
Oh,
right.
you're fine. All right.
All
It
right.
might just be a network thing.
All right. Well, I mean, I know I used my last second level spell slot for something because that's gone last episode.
No, we did not get into the bestial spirit at all last time. It was. Let me pull your sheet up and I'll see if I can tell you what you used.
Well, I only have 3 second level spells.
You cast Moonbeam.
Did I? So the moonbeam is on top
The
of it?
Moonbeam is on.
Yeah, that's
there.
what the
Yeah, that's
5.
Baron.
All right, great. That's fine. I'm happy with that. So I don't need to use my bonus action to move it, so he'll just take that damage, and I will Is the Mastiff attacking me, or he looks not attacking me?
Oh no, the dogs are definitely hostile.
Yeah, he
Okay.
was attacking Salim, so now it's close to you. Actually, I think it might have swung at you last time too. I can't
All
remember.
right, so I will attack it, the one to my left, with my vampiric bite.
Look out. It's a
Nice.
Can
hit.
be a hit. And then I'm going to heal that much, Jared.
Okay.
And I'm not going to use my bonus action, and that'll be my turn, and then the shadow's up.
So now
It
you've
looks
got
like
like
you
dog.
did damage on the Baron and the Mastiff.
Ah,
Yeah.
Because your
I'll
moonbeam.
fix the Baron.
okay.
Okay.
Yeah, I'm going to need the Baron targeted when the moonbeam goes off.
Yeah.
All right, so now shadow's up.
Put
He's
him
going to
on
attack the
top.
Baron.
Oh,
Nice.
Yeah.
Nice.
Nat 20.
Yeah.
And this, I mean, this shadow just freaking leapt off of me and scooted across the room, you know, amorphous between all these other people that were there, and he just bolted right at the Baron. And this is the second time he's hit him. He did some strength drain.
Damn.
Okay. So 14 points of damage. And what is
Strength
his
drain.
CR?
My CR?
Oh,
The
yeah.
No,
Look at
your
shadow
your
shadow.
CR?
What's a shadow CR? It may
It
not be on there.
is. It should be.
It's on there.
CR is 1/2.
Okay. That can't be right.
That's right.
That's what it says.
Okay. All right. So Baron's got to make a Constitution saving throw, or you're going to give him an additional 1d8 damage, and he needs an 11.
Is it just a normal shadow?
Yes. Well, mostly.
Well, I mean, the
It
stat
doesn't
block
have
is
as
a
many hit
normal
points
shadow.
as a. It doesn't have as many hit points as a normal shadow. It has a lot less hit points than a normal shadow, actually.
All right.
Nice.
Do another roll of d8.
Okay.
nice.
Yeah.
Nice.
Oh, jeez. And what is the strength drain? Is it a what d4? Is that what it is, or just a number?
It's a D4. I
Okay.
rolled a 1.
Alrighty.
That's the end of my turn.
Well done, well done.
Him down. He's all right. Stella.
Okay. Um, Stella is going to kind of slink her way between Rayland and Aklis, and she's gonna um, position herself up here on the desk.
Okay. Going up onto the desk.
Yes.
I got to ask for a acrobatics check. Just in case. Phew. Okay, you a drawer kind of slips out as you put your foot on it, but you manage to get up there.
There a key in that drawer that just slid out by chance?
The key, definitely not.
Okay, and then she can still strike out at him, correct?
Sure.
Okay. She has one of the sleep darts in her hand as her claw, and she's going to lash out at him. So would she use the dagger?
Yeah. I think they hit.
The dagger shot's the roll that I would do, correct, for that one?
Yeah, that's fine.
Okay. I don't think it did it.
There it goes.
Oh, I didn't target the Baron. Shit.
That is a miss, I'm pretty sure, but let me check. Yep, that's a miss.
Okay. Then she's going to disengage. And
She has advantage, so she needs to roll it again. This time, just roll it on him.
Why does she have advantage?
Because one of her, she has allies within 5 feet.
She doesn't have advantage. She just
That would
gets to
just
do
be
sneak attack.
No.
yeah, she doesn't have it. All right, so then she's gonna disengage as her bonus action, step back.
Okay.
You could have used sneak attack on that though.
She didn't hit.
Oh, she missed us, right?
Yeah, if she had done the steady aim option previously.
Oh, how I miss steady aim.
All right. Anything else, Stella?
No, I think that's gonna be it for her.
Okay. So you hear a pounding on the door. Baron, are you okay? Because I believe you closed the door, correct, y'all?
I say we let him go.
Yeah, I'm holding it closed right now.
And you're holding it closed. So your hands are tied and you're holding the door closed. I need you to give me a strength check, please.
So tired too. Shit. Strength check. Fuck
Oof.
me running.
Jeez.
Well, there's only one thing that can
Drop
happen
to
here.
19.
And the door pulls open.
Mm-mm.
And there y'all see you see several guards outside the door. But that one used its action to open up the door, so and a strength check against you, so that's so much for that. Guard 20, however, is right there.
Isaac, tell them to stop.
He is going to jab at you with his spear. But you got a little bit of cover since you're in the doorway, so it's going to be a negative to his attack.
Isaac, we don't want to kill these guys. We don't even want to kill the dogs.
And that missed. Now we got Mastiff 1. 1-2 is y'all. 3-4 is Heckle. 5-6 is Miroslav. 4. Heckle.
Shit.
You're the one with the most health around the three of us, I think.
Yeah,
That
exactly.
is a hit with a 12.
Damn, Heckle.
Max damage. I need you to give me a strength saving throw, please.
Oh, that's going to be a dandy. Hey.
How about that?
Somewhere deep within, from deep within your scrawny little body, you pull, you with this resolve, you force the dog away from you.
Crazy mom strength.
Dude, that was total judo.
Judo.
My whole
chop.
body's
Used his own strength against him.
Judy chop.
Guard 2's gonna try to shiv y'all from outside in the hallway with a spear.
Yeah.
What a dork.
So he gets stuck in the door jam.
Everyone
Blocking
regains
the
a
door.
spell slot.
Disadvantage versus this opponent for the remainder of the encounter.
Nice.
Hell yeah.
So anytime, he shoves the spear in, and you deflect it away, and then your wolf-like visage, you turn around, you growl at him, and he kind of pisses himself a little bit, and he will have disadvantage on any attack roll against you going forward. And you hear, "Quickly, quickly! The master is under attack! Come, come!" And you hear that from out in the hallway. And just shouting and shouting over and over again. "Quickly, the Baron is under attack." Wadsworth goes on your turn, correct, Echo? So it's your turn
Yeah,
next.
that's right.
So do you, and then Wadsworth.
Oh, well, that was convenient. Oh, I
Yep.
thought this was already after him.
All right. So Aklis is going
Was
to
Wadsworth?
use
Yeah, did you already get your hands undone?
Okay. Yeah, my hands are
Yeah,
undone.
you get it last turn.
Okay.
Yeah.
Yeah. So Aklis is going to, instead of attacking, he's going to use ascending to whisper into the Baron's mind. "Did you see how Lady Baron turned to Isaac and not you when she felt threatened? Do you see to whom she turns?"
Okay. Give me a
Cold-blooded.
persuasion check.
Cold-blooded.
Oh, bloody.
Yes, this exhaustion
yeah.
is so brutal.
God, I hate this exhaustion. I hate it so much. Where did we
It's like
leave
your role
Wadsworth?
play
I think it
was
was still kind of like right.
I
I thought my role play was excellent.
did
Roll
Yeah,
was
it
awful.
great.
But
He stuttered
Okay.
when he talked.
what's that's probably I said
Yeah.
hate exhaustion. All right, so Aklis, where is Wadsworth right now though? Where did we leave him? Was he just kind of
He's
like
right next to you to the
He's
left.
right next to you.
one? No, I know where he is on the map, but in the role play, he had just untied my hands,
All right.
but I don't
He
think
went
we
up
had
to tap
said
your
where he
shoulder or
went after
something.
that. I'm thinking he was just in my hands, behind my back.
Oh, that works.
But if we can go with that,
Sure.
so that would have put him more like there,
Okay.
if that works. Because I don't want him. I don't want him next to the Baron.
Okay.
But I am going to step over here to give Salim advantage.
Advantage with his headbutt.
Uh-huh.
With whatever he's going to be able to do. And so Wadsworth's just going to kind of stay behind me. I don't want Wadsworth in the mix of the combat too much, I think. What can I have him do? Might have to. I hate to do that, but I might have to.
I'd probably send him down there to untie Salim. Get him right in there next to get him right in there next to Isaac and the dogs.
Yeah, probably a wise choice. Mm-hmm. Probably would. All right, so we're just gonna leave it like that. He's gonna attack, but it's a ranged attack. There's nobody that I would want him to range attack right now. That's gonna be Aklis. Gonna have Wadsworth go over here next to Oglethorpe. And he's just kind of clattering along.
Okay. What's his speed?
20 feet.
Good.
And does that give a clear shot right there for a ranged attack?
I mean, I wouldn't call it clear completely. Natural one's going to be problematic.
All right. Fair enough.
But you can roll.
All right, I'm just going to roll it. I'm just going to roll a d20 because there's not I don't see anything on the sheet to actually do the attack act. But I've got a +4 bonus.
Click on that
So
plus
see where
4
it
bonus.
says- yeah. Seriously.
In the paragraph, it's got an underline. Should have a hyperlink underneath it. When you click on it, you should be able to double.
Well, I've got that for the damage. I don't have it for the actual strike.
Let me see here. I got your sheet.
No, that's I didn't.
4 strike.
Okay, just go ahead and roll a d20 like you're saying.
Yeah. So it's 13 plus 4 ranged attack bonus.
That hits.
There's a little bit of damage for him. He uses mine. So that's 6 max damage. 6 points of damage on the Baron.
Yeah, way to go.
Good job, Wadsworth. Excellent.
All right, Mastiff. 2. I do hear a baby. Mastiff 2 is going to attack Miroslav. Misses. Isaac. Isaac. Isaac looks at Celine. He looks at the Baron. He looks at Lydia.
His true love.
His one true love.
Called it.
And he turns around to Zlatan Miroslav. Take your people and leave. Leave this place. Never return. All of you. Go.
Can you call off the guards?
That's you've already had your turn, so that's so he says that, and he's yelling it loud, for the whole room to hear it. Basically, leave this place.
So is it implied that the guards are going to let us leave? What happened?
You don't know yet. That's what he is saying.
Okay. I'm just trying to figure out if that's what he's implying or not.
Yep. Henry Hacker.
Gotta get my microphone. I had to get my microphone turned on. I'm holding a baby right now. The Heckle hears this, and of course he's fighting with this mastiff in front of him and whatnot. And he is going to ask, "Can you get a safe passage out of here? Do we have your word? Do we have your word for safe passage or safe exit? I really like to have a word."
You're asking that of Isaac?
Yes. Can he do that while he's stabbing at this dog to finish it off?
Which one do you want to do? You want to talk to Isaac or you want to stab that dog?
It's a free action, isn't it?
If I stab the dog, I can't rightly be froze.
Yeah, talking's a free action, right?
In this particular situation where you all are attempting to extricate yourself from this combat, you have a choice. You can either, you can attack the dog. Sure, you want to talk to Isaac and attack the dog. Fine, go right ahead.
I mean,
That's not a good idea.
I don't know. I mean, he's going to talk to Isaac. I mean, he kind of got us into this predicament, so he is going to try to get his chicken shit ass the easiest way out of this predicament. He has nothing else to offer. He is toast.
Okay. All right. So he says, "You will leave Vallaki. Yes, you may have free passage. But you will leave Vallaki immediately.
And the Markovs come with us.
They will stay right where they are."
Equita says, "Well, fuck y'all later. We'll see ya."
So you use your movement and head for the door.
He is going to. He is going to just like think he's just like, well, look at me, Mr. Negotiator here. How I've practically saved us again. I fight for us. I talk for us. Hell's for. I mean, they might as well rename the game after me. He thinks.
All right, so you can move basically half speed since you're going through a lot of people.
Let me go right here. He's gonna go. He's gonna go right, one back.
Oh.
And he's just gonna kind of look at y'all like, what are you waiting for? Let's skedaddle.
Just happens to be three big ass dudes with spears trying to poke at me.
You heard the man. Safe passage.
He said that you guys can leave. Can't take the Marticops with you. Just so you're clear that that's what's on the table.
Oh yeah, he.
Okay.
And he's got.
I just want to make sure everybody's got that.
This is just him.
That would have. I mean, this has been 6 seconds, so we don't.
Yeah, this is just him.
Yep. Okay. Are you done?
Yeah, I'm good.
Okay. Take my headphones off real quick and do myself a refill. Give me 1 second. Okay.
All right. I'm gonna come down here, right next to the lady.
Attack of opportunity from Isaac.
Isaac isn't hostile.
He's standing
Oh, he's
down
not?
right at the moment.
Okay,
He's not. He's not attacking. He's told you guys to leave.
Cool. All right.
And I will whisper to her with a persuasion using inspiration. Sweet mademoiselle, please, we are all trying to calm this down as well as possible. Now, we definitely could take your husband out and then deal with all the guards, but we do not want to do that. We would like to leave as peaceful as possible. Please, please, just let the Markovs come with us. They have done nothing. It was all of me. Just go along with Mr. Isaac and letting us safe passage. And we know that the Baron is a little cuckoo sometimes. Just work with me here. All right.
Okay.
We're all trying to be safe here. And no one needs to die.
All right. Anything else? All right. The Shadow's already done its thing. Oglethorpe.
All right. Oglethorpe will look over to Salim and begin to untie his bindings with his telekinetic mage hand.
What kind of range does that thing got?
60 feet.
That's impressive.
Yep, it's 30 feet normal mage hand. If you have it before, which I did, then it's 60 feet. So he's going to untie Salim. That's his action. And then his bonus action, he will come over here and he will use his telekinesis to pull the door shut as a bonus action.
All right.
Hell yeah.
He just pulls it back, slams it back. I can do an object or a person. A person gets a saving throw. The object does not.
Okay.
And that will be my turn. Oh, let's see. Calamus. I forgot about him. He can. Calamus, help. He's going to have Calamus. I don't know where he is on the map, but he's going to fly right above the shadow. And there he is. And
we know what you're doing. You don't have to
yeah, he's going to fly down and distract the Baron with a help action, and then fly back up into Oglethorpe's cap.
Okay.
And then that will be my turn. So let me put that on to the Baron real quick. Because I have the... There it is. Where is it? Find familiar. All right. There we go. And now whoever attacks him next will get advantage.
All right.
And that is my turn.
Y'all.
All right, so the door is shut in front of me again, right?
Yep.
It just slams. You just feel it slam.
Are the Mastiffs standing down, or are they still...
Is what standing down?
The Mastiffs, the dogs. Are they standing down too, or are they still going at the ankles?
It's all basically, you got to keep in mind, that's all kind of happening concurrently.
Right.
You know, so the same time that he's saying to you all to leave, it's also the Mastiff's turn, so it hasn't really happened yet.
You always tell him to call the guards off and till the dogs sit.
We don't know the guards are called off, though, right? He just told us to leave, right? Or not?
Yeah. I mean, all this is happening so fast. You should be able to look to him and say, hey, can you call them off,
Yeah.
Yeah.
Salim, your hands are free, though.
I'm gonna use my action to... You said to break the restraints is an action, right? Is that a bonus action? It's an action. All right, I'm gonna break those restraints. Then I'm gonna turn to Izek. The only way we get out of here is if you promise us we will not get attacked out of here, and they'll come with us, the Markovs, or however you pronounce them. Yeah, we're not leaving without the Markovs. Your Baron's life lies on the line of them coming with us or not. Your brother's the one that's going to do it, if anything. Your sister's, who knows where with Strahd. What are you going to do afterwards? Make your decision. It's not that hard of one. And then between breaking my restraints and that will be... You want me to do a perception or persuasion?
Yeah, give persuasion.
Exhaustion, please. Son of a bitch.
Okay. So very sweet.
And then I guess it's my turn.
Okay.
Actually, I'm gonna move one up just in case.
That's fine. All right. It's the Baron's turn. And the Baron just has a look of madness on his face. I believe, Miroslav, you need to roll the moonbeam damage. John, I hear you talking out in the other room. But
Yeah, I heard Michael. Yeah, so he's gonna do a con save first.
Is it a con save for the moonbeam damage?
That's what it says.
So 14.
No,
I'll
that's
drop it on
that's
him.
save.
Okay.
That's the DC.
So he fails.
Fails. Damn.
Nice damage.
Okay. So he has a look of rage upon him, and he's just utter madness.
Instead of him being wounded now. Heavy.
All right, we got Aklis, the Shadow, and Celine. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. So we go after the Shadow, because the Shadow has lit him up pretty good.
What's he attacking with? A rapier?
Rapier. That is a hit. Good damage, but resisted. That is a hit again. And as he's slicing at the Shadow, Vallaki is mine. You shall not have it. Isaac, destroy them. Destroy them. They would supplant me. They will throw you out in the cold and in the wild. Save me, Isaac. Big number.
So he can attack and persuade at the same time.
That's right. Salim.
Sounds right.
All right. Salim, hands finally free. He reaches down to his belt. He grabs Tremor. He looks at Isaac with a weary, sad face.
The bartender from Love Boat?
That's right.
Yep.
Isaac. I said Isaac. Or did I say Isaac? I don't know.
You said Isaac.
I said, look here, blood. You will never be free from this evil until you stand up to this madman. And he turns and swings at Baron.
Okay.
That is a hit.
That is a hit.
And since he is out of spells, he's out of everything. That's his turn.
Okay. The Baroness. Yells out, "Guards! Guards! Let them leave! Let them leave unmolested! But they are not to take the Martikovs." And she puts her hand down on Mastiff number 2. Like, and just puts her hand down like on his head and starts, massaging his ears and all that. And he immediately stops with his violent, aggressive posture.
He heals.
All right, and now it's Mastiff 1's turn. And he looks at Heckle and looks at Miroslav and growls, but does not move to attack. Reverend.
I'll walk up to Izek and say, if the guards are sending down, we can leave. But clearly, just look at the mad look in his eyes and the pleading look in Salim's. He clearly wants what's best for you, and there's no way you would be left out in the cold. And we do not want to rule this place, and you know this. He is mad. Persuasion. Oh. Why did it? Oh, yeah. Shit. It's supposed to. Alright.
You hear the guards outside the door. They're standing down. They're moving out from in front of the door. And they actually open the door. Miroslav.
Going to make his way. He's going to scooch his way through. He's not attacking. He's not touching either of them. And he's going to say, they've made a fair deal. Let's get out of here. And he's going to make his way to the door and step out. Is the door open or closed?
The door is open.
I can't see out. Maybe the door.
The way it's shut.
Well, I guess you have to move my character up there so I can see out is what it is. Yeah, I will step out into the hall between the guards.
Okay, and they do not.
Which way did we come from? South or north?
South. And they do not. They're kind of standing back against the walls of the hallway.
All right. And my shadow will zip over and follow me and reattach itself to me, shadow style, and not attack.
Yeah, I mean, if we try to bounce and he keeps on attacking, maybe Izek will see that. He's just.
But my moonbeam is still there. I've conveniently not dismissed it.
Okay.
And I don't know how you want to kind of role play it, but I mean, theoretically, I mean, I'm out here in the hallway. I mean, if somebody wants to, I don't know how you want everybody to leave in this crowded little hallway with all these guards in the way. I mean, I'm trying to make space for people to
if
follow
you
behind
can
me.
do your max movement, they're stepping back against the wall, backing out of the way.
And we came in from the south?
Yep. The Baron is going to take a swing at your shadow, though.
Can he not disengage?
Oh, is he gonna? Yeah, oh, yeah. If he disengage, yeah, that's my bad. So he's attached to you.
Yeah. You can just take him off,
Just
though.
take him off the thing. Yeah.
And I'm hoping these guys are going to follow me because I'm out here by my lonesome now.
Enough of that table talk, John.
Oh. Follow me to freedom.
Let me hide Miroslav's shadow real quick.
We do need to stop. Yeah.
Okay. All right, Miroslav, you done?
I hope not.
All right. Stella, the man who tried to arrange your marriage to Victor, the man who then suggested that you marry Isaac, assuming, of course, your brothers approved it. The man who perhaps you see a little bit of Victor in as you look at him. Victor, the man that tortured you and made your life a miserable hell, and quite frankly, may have been somewhat responsible for putting you in the state that you're in. He's telling you that you can leave, or no, he's not telling you you can leave, but there he is. He's standing right there. Isaac is telling your party to leave, but the poor Mardikovs will have to remain imprisoned. What are you going to do, Stella?
Trying to think how Stella would react. She doesn't really care about the people in the that are locked up. She doesn't care about the Mardikovs. I think that Stella is angry, but she's also fearful, and she is well aware that they are in a tough situation. And to be quite honest, cats have preservation of self. So I think when everyone's fighting with him, she was more than happy to join in. But now that it would just be her alone, I think the self-preservation element is going to take over, and she's going to follow everyone else's lead and try to exit the building. Although I do think she would be looking around for like a hidden passage or something.
Okay.
As a secondary means of escape if necessary. So could she do that?
Looking around, sure. You can look around for secret passages as you are.
Can she? Are the dogs still on the map?
Yeah, they're there.
Okay. So how far? Where? Can she come all the way down to this area right here? And I guess be looking.
You can do your full movement. I don't see anything on yours. Yep.
Well, she has to go through individuals. Okay. Okay. And then would she's looking around trying to see if she can find a secret passage on out. So what would she need to do for that?
Hey, give me an investigation roll. So you're not going to go out the door. You're going to go down here and look for a different door.
Well, she's going to come stand down by one of them that she's already acknowledged as a friend, because she'll follow him on out. But her whole self-preservation element is wanting to see if she can find a secondary means of escape.
Okay. You do not see any kind of secret door anywhere in this area or really in the room.
Okay, then that's going to be her turn. She's going to follow. Actually, does she have more movement allowed to her?
You went 20 feet, right?
I think so, yeah.
Isaac and the Mastiff will allow you to squeeze through them and not. So I will let you go to right here.
Right there. Awesome. Yep. Then she's going to start trying to get on out of that room, and that'll be her turn.
Does Isaac check her out as she walks by, or is he being a gentleman?
I mean, you could probably go on the other side of the mirror. You have plenty of action if you can dash, so you can get more distance.
Miroslav, this guard 8 is going to. Will you allow
She
him
could
to
probably
walk?
use the more movement to get out there if you wanted to. If you wanted to get her out of the way, she has that. Her bonus action.
Yeah, bonus action.
Dash.
That's fine. We can do that. Guard 8 is going to walk past you to try to clear out the passageway. Do you allow him to do that? Your microphone's off again.
Yeah, I'll let him pass.
Okay, guard 2 does the same thing as well. Isaac Strasny. This is looking at both of you, Henry and Rayland. You must leave immediately. And he steps down here out of the way. Meanwhile, the Baron is up here just going bonkers, yelling at it, screaming at everybody. Henry Heckle.
Heckle, he's just going to take and kind of tips his little hat at Isaac and just kind of strolls out, just kind of looking back over his shoulder. Goes on out of the room and comes around the corner. And as soon as he rounds the corner, he just kind of pops his head back around so he can still watch everything that's going on.
Being nosy. Okay. Seeing if everybody's following his lead.
Oh, yes.
All right. Aklis, do you want to double move? Or are you going to stay there and keep...
Oh, no. He is peeking around the corner the whole time.
Okay. All right. Aklis.
All right, Aklis is going to step this way. He's going to retrieve Wadsworth. He's got those springy little legs, so he just kind of springs up, full feet into Aklis's hand. Aklis tucks him into his pocket. And Aklis will step all the way out into the hallway. But he's kind of like glaring at everybody as he goes with his dragonish gaze.
He's like double moving, get out the.
Yeah, he's going to double move, get like as far as he can.
And Wadsworth is back in your pocket.
In my pocket.
Okay, I'm going to just hide him off the map for now.
Yeah, jacket pocket.
Okay.
I think that's about as far as I can go.
Okay. The Baroness continues to hold the dog and says, "Husband, you must let them go. They do not want your rule. When the Martikovs are held prisoner, we will deal with them accordingly."
Salim hears this conversation.
You just heard the Baroness say, "We will deal with them accordingly."
Wait, say that again?
You heard him say, you heard Lydia, the Baroness, say to the Baron, "Let them go, let them leave. They don't want your rule, and the Martikovs are in custody, and
Right,
we will deal with them accordingly."
But Salim, he sees everybody leaving. He realizes discretion is the better part of valor here, and that the party is just really too weak. But he is still just kind of overcome with all this, and he screams in the Baron's face. He slams Trimmer down on the desk as he starts backing away out of the room. And as he continues to back out, he offers Isaac just a long, stern stare. And as he leaves the room, he says, "Isaac, this will come back to be your end. That crazy motherfucker over there will kill you." And he leaves the room.
Okay.
And however far you'll let me, he would double move. I guess I could come down to there.
Yeah, we'll let you double move down there. That's fine. Yep. Mastiff will sit there. Y'all.
All right. Just looking over at Isaac and just a long head shake. before I look over at Baron and just give him a cold stare before I walk out and join the rest. I'm gonna stay there because I'm exhausted and I have not enough movement to get that far.
Okay.
No, that should be me. Should be the rest of it.
Okay. Baron Vargas Vallaki. I guess the moonbeam is still on him.
Oh shit.
So, do what?
That's some shit. I just forgot about the moonbeam. That's funny.
Mm-hmm.
He does start his turn there.
So, Miroslav, can you please roll for moonbeam?
Or
If
dissipate,
everyone's
I guess.
leaving, I'll just miss it.
You just end it.
If everyone's
too late.
leaving,
You-
I'll
I mean, you didn't
I
end
can
it when
dismiss
you
it whenever I
left,
want.
but it's at the start of his turn, and he's got to take it at the start of his turn.
Oh well.
Okay. All right.
Make it look like he's just losing it again.
I will take it on and
He
succeed.
succeeded. Okay.
You're gonna take half.
Okay. And he just screams with rage.
Parting shot.
All right. Oglethorpe. Actually, Oglethorpe. Okay, so odds is Oglethorpe. Evens is Raylan. So he yells with rage and runs up here to poor, old, feeble Oglethorpe.
Oh shit.
Oh, well. Here we go.
Isaac, stop him!
Oh.
Wow.
Yes!
He
That's what I'm
trips, falls
talking
on his
about,
sword,
bitch.
cuts his own
That's what I'm
head off.
talking about.
Oh my
Fucking
god.
amazing.
Finally happens. He explodes.
Your allies receive disadvantage on all attacks and saves versus the target until the next turn. So that's worthless for you all. Second attack.
No, it's for me. He had a disadvantage on attacks against me.
Mm-hmm.
Why is that?
Because he has disadvantage against me.
Why?
That's your allies.
Oh, his allies. Okay.
Yep.
Yeah, everybody except him.
Okay.
He doesn't realize what an ass he looked like trying to attack you. But everybody else does. That is a hit.
Oh no.
And he just screams with defiance and rage and anger. And that is the end of his turn.
Well, Isaac, we tried to
And
stop this.
Heckle was still watching all this, correct?
Yep.
Okay.
Okay. Oglethorpe, he got hit by what? A sword? What do you have?
Yeah.
You're at rapier.
Yeah, a rapier.
Rapier. He gets hit. He's like, Calamus, we must flee. And he will disengage. And it's 15. Now, with my exhaustion, do I have half movement on exhaustion 1? I can't remember.
No,
I
that's
don't think
exhaustion too.
Yeah, okay. I just have exhaustion. Are we going south? So
Yeah.
I guess only where I can go is there.
Well, they're moving all. They said everybody's moving to the side and giving full movement. So if you could probably get out of the, past everybody else.
Well, that's 20. I only have 10 more movement, so I can't get past everybody else.
Oh yeah, and you
Unless they go
disengage.
north.
Sorry, yeah, that's true.
Unless I go north. I'll go 10 feet to there. No, I can't do that. That's as far as I can go.
Yeah, you're good.
Calamus, come with me, please. Thank you. Thank you. Thank you.
Okay.
Are these guards human, Jay?
Are the guards what?
Human.
Yeah.
Okay, I'm just looking at these icons. Is why I.
Yeah,
I'm
kind
just
of
gonna-
double
I'm just gonna
check
hide.
as well.
I'm just going to hide Calamus here for just a second,
That's fine.
just to make it easier.
Cool.
He's in your hat.
He's in my hat.
All right. So the guards are. Do you want to close the door? So we still got Raylan in there. That's right.
Yep.
So Heckle, what are you gonna do?
He was going to wait to see if Oglethorpe took one more swipe before he did anything. Because if Oglethorpe attacked back, he was going to come swinging again. But he's chicken shit.
Okay.
I'm old, you fool.
He's full Henry Heckle right now. There's no blend of the two. So he's just standing there peeking around that corner, watching, just taking it all in.
All right.
He was holding his action unless an opportunity, what he would perceive as an opportunity to end this, would arise. Or end the Baron, I should say.
So if he can end the Baron, he will end the Baron. Okay.
Yeah, because he's a terrible person. Well, he's a good person, but
Okay. Yep. Stella, you continue to go on out.
We'll come up on Thursday. Like I said, tomorrow, my Mondays are hard because
Yeah, she's just gonna keep going.
we're usually pretty tired. So we'll do
Hey Bob, hit mute there. We're getting Cameron's
sorry.
Thursday plans. It's all right. Okay, Raylan.
Okay. On my way out, I will give Izek one last persuasion, as well as just a following remark saying, Izek, I hope when the time comes, you will join us to go save your sister Irina. And if you wouldn't mind, please escort us out of town, because we do have a chance to save Stella in the meantime from her madness.
Okay.
Damn it. Should have used inspiration on that one.
Okay. You continue on out.
I'm gonna put I'm not gonna go out. Oglethorpe is right in front of me, and I don't want him to get hit again. So I'm at least kind of blocking the doorway from Oglethorpe.
All right. So basically, everybody continues. Everybody's going to continue to make their way out. I'm just going to try to expedite this a little bit. Izek will come up and stand right here, putting himself between you and the Baron, who is looking really rough.
Should have slayed him.
I can't see what's going on to move my moonbeam, but if he moves back into that moonbeam, he's going to get this out.
Yep, I know. Yep. You can dismiss it. It's your turn now if you want to dismiss it as you continue exiting.
I'll just leave it on, and when I get far enough away, it'll fizzle out. But I'm not going to turn it off at this point.
It is right next to his chair, so if he goes to sit in his chair, that'd be awesome.
It'll zap him.
He'll die when we're out of the room. That's fucking great.
It is the Baron's turn again. The Baron, and I'm just, basically you all have all just been making your way out. So everybody's further away. You close the door as the Baron runs up, and Izek grabs him and holds him and keeps him from pursuing. The guards continue to let you pass, and you hear the Baron continuing to yell and scream, "You shall not have Vallaki! Vallaki is mine!" And just, being crazy. And that is where we will end this particular encounter. You have been told to leave town. You have been told not to interfere with the Mardikovs. What do? You can go straight for the town. When you're exhausted, you're tired, you've been told to leave immediately. You can go straight for the edge of town and leave.
Is it going to meet up with us to escort us out?
You've just been told. All you know is right now is you've been told to leave. That's
And
all
we're.
that you know.
I would say we're. I'm going to throw this out to the group as we're walking. Okay. What do you say if we walk really slowly, and hope that Izzy catches up to us? If we perhaps maybe stop at the inn so Mrs. Walkner can see the Victor's dead body and know that we have killed him and get some peace of mind, and maybe drop the bones off at the church on the way out. The church is the far side, so we will be going that direction anyway.
I can only walk slowly, so I'm down.
I think we would either go to the inn or the church. We gotta get a long rest before we start venturing out of town.
Well, I mean, they just want us out of town so we can get out of town and then just, rest somewhere. We can't rest in town. That's not something we can do.
Okay.
They want us out immediately. We're pushing it by trying to stop by the inn and the church on our way out.
Oglethorpe's
Is that the same direction as the kids? The church, or are they on the other side, Jared?
I will show you. Let me pull up the map.
I mean, we've got 2 guys who can't walk, maybe 3.
We got to get Salim's leg healed.
I know.
That's what I'm saying.
If
we give him the bones, he might be able to do it all in one poof. If his belief comes back, who knows?
All right, so here's the stuff up. Here is the map.
So did I not get my leg healed that last time, or?
You got it mostly healed. It needed one more.
It's not completely done.
Okay.
Okay, so the Burgomaster's mansion is right there.
Yeah.
Okay.
We're going to eat west.
The town square where the
due west.
Yeah, not going
where
there.
the Mardikovs are is right there.
Okay.
The inn is right here.
And the church is west.
And
Yeah.
the church is.
Are the kids on the west side, out of town?
The Mardikov children?
Yes.
I don't think you know that, do you?
Yeah, we know they're on the
we know they're on the
edge of
Markovs.
on the edge of town, but I don't think you know
Okay.
what edge of town.
Well,
We don't know where.
Can send to them. We can send to all of them.
Yeah, can Oglethorpe's gonna lean over to Aklis as we're limping out of there, licking our wounds. Send a message to Erwin. Tell him to transform and meet us at the edge of the western part of town, the western wall.
That's the way to go to get to the Wizards of Wine?
Yes.
Yeah, all those things we were interested in, the werewolves, the Wizards of Wine, the tower. It was all to the west.
But I mean, if we could, in ascending, we're just. We can go help his quest with the Wizards of Wine. If he can help, he can come with us, and we can all go.
Yeah. We must tell him we must leave immediately. We've been exiled. Tell him to transform into a
Old man, I can only send 25 words.
Okay, tell him to transform and meet us at the west side of the wall.
Aklis sends the message.
What's
so
the
you're
time
sending
of
a
day?
message to Erwin.
To Erwin that he and
heading
his
towards
children, he and his family should meet us at the western gate, western edge of town.
Whatever. Yeah, the western on the outside.
Town.
Yeah, we've been
Down Old
exiled.
Switch Road.
Yeah, tell him we've been exiled and he's going to be killed. So use his, transform into his raven form or whatever.
And he can reply. I'm just going to leave it up to him how he does it. I'm not going to tell him how to do things, but.
So I want a 25-word message.
I trust him.
Give me your 25-word message that you're sending him. Or less, 25-word or less message.
Tell him we've been exiled for sure.
Yeah. Erwin, we have been exiled. Bring your family and meet us at the western gate of the town. We shall venture forth to the Wizards of Wine.
That's it. 25. 24 of me.
Sweet.
Okay. So you didn't tell him he was going to get executed.
I'm pretty sure he knows.
I don't know if he is or not. I just said that.
I think they're gonna be dealt with. He has to
I
know
just-
to bring it back.
I just think it. Yeah, it's common sense. If you're in those blocks, you're gonna get it.
Okay.
I mean, they were told earlier that they were going to be made examples of.
He replies back, I will not leave my home. I will defend it at all costs. Take my children.
Aklis can use this like a cantrip. All right, take my children. Sorry.
Is it take my children to my family?
So Aklis will send again and tell him, you are to be made an example. Your execution is imminent. There is no sense wasting your life.
He is a fool. Do not worry about me. Please, get my children out of here.
Dude,
All right.
sounds like he can take care of himself. So let's get the fuck out
It
of here.
does sound that way.
Yeah. Yeah.
Aklis is
Send
going
them
to
as
send
he-
one more time and say, do you know where your children are located?
No, they will be on the outskirts of town somewhere. Probably in the
Ask for a family passcode. What's the family passcode? What?
I'm
Twinkleberry?
sure they can find us. I'm sure they
I mean,
can
if we
find us.
can send to
The
them
Ravens.
too. We've met them. You can send to them
Yeah,
too.
we
but
can send to them.
We need them to know who we are.
Well, they know who we are.
Well, right.
They'll
but
know
like
it's
a family
me.
passcode, so we can know that we have their parents' permission.
The safe word is muskrat. Muskrat.
Right.
There's no
So
special safe word.
Do we have a bunch of guards following us everywhere?
Not right now. They've just all kind
Okay.
of parted and they've let you exit the house. The
And I
ones
say
that
we
are
go to the inn
outside
and try to show Stella Victor. Showing the body. And then
agree.
take
Go
a
to the
beat, then go to the left to go to the church to take the bones back and try to get Salim's leg healed right before we leave on the way.
So you're going to go to the inn.
It's not been 24 hours since the last time it got healed. Then
That's right. Mm-hmm.
I don't know that he would
Oh, we can maybe ask him to meet us on the outskirts of town tomorrow morning.
possibly.
And he'd do it probably because we brought his bones back.
Them bones.
Are we allowed to make it to the inn?
As you start making your way towards the inn, you do notice that the guards are beginning to follow you, and they are, you see all of the guards other than Izek. The Izek and the Baron have not come out of the house yet, but all the guards that were in the house, all the guards that are outside of the house, they've all started following you. But they do not interfere with your passage to the inn.
Okay. Everybody else can stay out of the inn if they want to, but I would like to take Stella inside to see Victor's body.
That's what they all say.
That's what I call my penis.
So you go into the inn. So who's going into the inn?
Mademoiselle Stella, Miss Stella, I would like to show you something. If you would like to see it, I wanted to show you that Victor is dead and gone.
I had forgotten that Victor's body was at the inn.
Probably smells fine.
Yep.
Victor is not dead. I know he's with us.
Look at this. Poke. I poke him with my cane.
Excuse me while I whip this out.
She's gonna look at Victor's body, and she's gonna look at you, and she's gonna tell you that might be his body, but that's not Victor. And Victor is still with us.
Okay. That crazy might just have stuck.
Oh well.
But let me
Let's
try
move
a
on.
persuasion check to her to make her believe that the old man that was carrying Victor's book was just an old man. That is all he is. He is a 1,000-year-old man. You might have heard a history book about him at some point because he's famous. And this Victor tool right here, he tried to kill us. We killed him. Hooray for you. Fuck balls.
That's up to you guys. This is you.
Yep.
This is you, Stella.
That's up to you if one of you roll, or if you just accept it, or if, you know.
Or if you just don't accept it.
Or if you just don't accept it. And that's fine.
She's still wanting to follow this group on out of town, so she's not convinced Victor's dead. She's going to study the old man a little bit more.
We're in a conversation, so now you're saying what I'm trying to have, because I'm trying to know whether I'm going to have to tell my group mates to watch their back because somebody's, so I'm trying to figure that out.
Well, after that roll, I'm starting to believe Victor's still alive.
She's going to look at you. Maybe Victor is dead. But I think you can tell that she's still questioning it.
Now, I'm going to roll an insight to know whether she is actually just playing along to be placating or if she is actually telling me the truth. Fuck me.
All the while you guys are doing this, Oglethorpe is oblivious to it. So I didn't even hear about any of this shit anyway. But he actually pulls out Victor's spell book and he's studying it and like copying shit.
No, he does not.
What?
No, that's right. You don't. You didn't. You reach for Victor's spellbook, but you don't have it.
Okay, Victor, Oglethorpe is like, he goes to look for it and then he just like starts digging through his satchel, and he's like, you can just tell he's like panicking, kind of, where is it? All this kind of stuff.
All right. Now we make our way to the church.
Okay, and the guards just kind of, as you begin walking, the guards kind of
that took all like 5 minutes.
Yeah. But they come in and they surround you, and they are escorting you down the main way, and all of a sudden you hear some shouting back behind you, back towards the town square, and a bell starts to ring. And you hear more shouting, and people are coming out into the streets as more bells are ringing. And shouting and yelling starts, and you hear someone say, "The Mardikovs, the Mardikovs! They're going to kill the Mardikovs!" And the shout it rises up all over the town, and you continue going towards the church.
Are the guards still following us, or did they turn around and go that way?
Who's chanting about killing the
guards are
Markov?
still following you.
Who is chanting about killing the Markov? The guards or somebody else?
No, it's just people that are yelling. It's just kind of this ruckus has come up, and people are running out into the streets, and people have come and run up behind you all, and it's just kind of a little bit of a general chaos there. And what you keep hearing is they're going to kill the Markovs.
We have to trust that we have bolstered the people of this town enough to stand up for what they want and what they need. So if hopefully with the Markovs not wanting to leave, and not worry about him, then we might just have to leave him to it, and hopefully the people make the right choice and stop the Baron.
Okay, so you guys keep going.
I guess.
Yeah, I would assume that we're all kind of like making haste, like kind of trotting, looking over our shoulders the whole time, all beat up and.
Well, I thought we
just
were
trying
walking slow, trying to hopefully Izek was going to meet up with us, but I guess he's
Oh,
not. So,
I
yeah.
just thought we were
Got it.
trying to get out and save our skins, but
I don't think we can walk quickly.
No.
well, as quickly as
Right,
we
that's
can.
a good point.
As quickly as we can. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
I mean,
It's like,
yeah.
we're all fucked up.
Yeah, y'all can't. He's basically having trouble walking.
I'm rocking a solid 20 feet
No,
per turn.
y'all and Salim are both on my disc because that's a ritual I can cast. So I'm pulling them on my disc. So.
Okay. What? So you took 10 minutes to cast your disc?
Nope, I don't need to. I can do it
Okay.
as an action because of my awakened spell book.
That's right. Okay, so you come to the church. You're going to go in? Or you're going to keep making your way towards the...
I'd say we go in. At least I can go in with the bones, like me or y'all or somebody. We need somebody to go in.
So
Both of us can go
as all of you start to make your way up towards the doors of the church, some of the guardsmen lower their spears and say, "We're supposed to be on the way out of town." One of you can go.
Okay. Anybody want to say anything to the priest specifically, or do you want me to just kind of just go in?
Yeah, I'm gonna stay outside and keep an eye on these guards just in case.
Yeah, I am
Oglethorpe
too.
is going to continue looking through his, personal effects, his satchel, and on his back, and
I'll grab the bones from who collected those. Was it y'all or Salim? Or Aklis? You guys were in that room.
Want to say it wasn't me. I want to say it was one of the other two.
No, it wasn't me. I don't have them on my.
I reach out to one of you guys and grab the bones and go into the church. I go to the priest. Morning, Lord. Shines down upon us. No, they said one person could go in.
So one person.
I missed that. Sorry.
Morning, Lord's light shines down upon you. To the priest and say, I believe we found what you are looking for. And perhaps since we are being, by chance, we are being exiled, could you meet us outside of town tomorrow morning and maybe heal Salim's leg one last time? Weed peas, pretty please. Sugar on top.
We will be your best friends.
I mean, we got your bones.
And there is chaos in the streets. I fear my healings will be needed elsewhere ere this night is through. I'm sorry. I just
Okay, I'll take the bones with me. Sorry. See ya. I'm joking.
Okay. So you make your way to the outskirts of town.
I will say one last thing to him. It's like, well, I don't know that many healing spells are great restorations. I'm just saying. Okay. Yes. Okay. Let's go. Oh yeah. Still spell slot.
We still
My
use
bad.
up the slots. So
Yeah.
Yeah. So when you get to the edge of town, they open up the gate for you. The din of the shouting and screaming and is going on in the background, and close the gates behind you, and the guards begin rushing off back down the road toward the town square. What do you
I guess we could do a sending to the priest and say, hey, go grab a bunch of people and come undo the gate.
Well, there's still guards that are at the gate. There's just a couple guards there now that would always be there, as opposed to 20 of them that were escorted. What do you guys want to do?
All right, let's go take a nap.
So you want to Like, how far do you want to go? How far do you want to walk? Do you want to just go up into the tree lines?
That's
What
what
do
I
you
was
want to?
going to suggest. Is we just go into the trees and make camp. And
What
Okay.
time of day is it? Is it night?
It's I think it's late afternoon is where we probably are at this point.
I do a sending to the children to meet us on this side of town.
Okay.
And I'm gonna keep an eye on Oglethorpe. Just and Stella. One eye on Oglethorpe, one eye on Stella, making sure the tween shall not meet.
Okay. All right. So you make your way up into the woods, and you settle in for a long rest. I need everybody to give me, and you send your message to the children. They say they will find you in the woods north of the gate.
Before the long rest happens,
Mm-hmm.
Oglethorpe is going to he goes off by himself actually, like in behind some bushes into like a little glade area, a little circle of bushes and stuff, and he just starts rummaging, through his satchel, and he mutters under his breath. He's like, "That's odd." And he's combing through it. And he dumps it out on the ground, and he growls like, "Confound it!" And he's frantically like rummaging through all his personal effects, and then he just like pleads to nobody. "It was just here." And he starts
Can I?
escalating his search, and he's searching through his parchments and his scrolls and his journals and even his precious material components. He's just scattering them everywhere, trying to find this book. And like in a fit of rage, his voice becomes this otherworldly reverberation. Just, where is it? And he angrily sweeps his gnarled hand through the air, and the mess of all his arcane goods just telepathically fly from the ground, violently crashing into a tree. And then all the bushes and trees like start swaying as if hit by like a forceful wind, and leaving the old wizard just stewing there in just this big mess of all of his stuff. And then Oglethorpe whirls around, and he's like looking for Calamus, and he screams, "Calamus!" He's like, "Where is Victor's spellbook?" And then a one-sided
Calamus,
conversation. He
Calamus
says
flutters
Calamus,
out of your hat and doesn't say anything.
and then he begins a one-sided conversation with Calamus. He's like, "What do you mean you don't know?" And then he's running out of patience. Oglethorpe looks around and mutters angrily, "Calamus, I give you one responsibility, one simple task." And he looks directly at the floating quill. He's like, "To look after Opus as I rewrite him to his former arcane majesty." And then he's like, "What?" He goes, "I could see that Opus is right here, you nincompoop. I'm talking about Victor's spellbook." And then he listens, then replies with contempt, "Well, they're both bloody spellbooks now, aren't they?" And he points at Opus with his crooked fingers and says, "And they were both together, for the priest's sake. If you're watching one, then you should be watching the other." And he exhales in disgust, and he's like, "One simple task." And he's like, "What? What do you mean?" It's like, "The help action, really? Okay, two simple tasks I ask of you. That's all Dragon's breath. Okay. Three simple tasks. Okay. Magic weapon. Shocking grasp. Then he sighs with exhaustion. He's like, yes. I see your point, my dear Calamus. I do rely upon you for so much. You have become my eyes, my ears, and even my memory, since I've gone senile of late." He carefully sits in the middle of this little ravine or whatever. He's ashamed of himself. He says, "And for that I'm truly sorry for becoming cross with you, my old friend. Please forgive me." Then his own spell book begins to lift off the ground, with his telekinesis, and it floats leisurely through the air and lands on the ground in front of him. He says, I need Victor's spellbook, you see, to help me rewrite my own. And he holds the book gently in his old liver-spotted hands, admiring its prestige. Opus, the most powerful spellbook known to time itself. He caresses the cover of the legendary spellbook, lost in his thoughts, and says, and although Opus has been recently awakened, I still need those spells from Victor's book to help me manifest Opus's mind completely, so that I may unlock the power within myself. And he proceeds to open Opus, and a brilliant light springs forth from the spellbook's pages, illuminating Oglethorpe's face from beneath. The power of the ancient, he hisses from his lips. With the underlit radiance for a split second, Oglethorpe resembles that of a madman. He snaps out of his trance. But where could it be? Where could it have gone? Where could it be? He looks around, defeated, then whirls back to Calamus with a questioning look on his face. What do you mean, the party? Oh no, Calamus, these gentlemen are tried and true. That I assure you. They did not take Victor's spell book. They would never do such a... What do you mean, the girl? His old face contorts into anger. How dare you, Calamus? That's my granddaughter, Irina, that you're incriminating. Why, I trust her with my life. He says, what? And then he crumbles back into a heap over his spell book. Oh, yes, that's right. She was taken by the devil himself, by Strahd, days ago. And he just begins to cry uncontrollably. He's like, oh, it's as if a dagger stabbed my heart all over again. Oh, my dear granddaughter, Irina. And he's sniffling, and he's like, what was that, Calamus? He's like, what do you mean, the other girl? And then he's like, oh, yes. And he whispers with distaste as Opus still shines under his resentful face. Stella. Then he looks up at Calamus. He's like, I have another task for you, my old friend. He says, wiping the tears from his eyes with his long gray beard. I need you to perform some reconnaissance for me, if you would be so kind. And then he blows his nose into his beard because he's been crying. See what you can see, Calamus. Hear what you can hear. Find out what you can find. Then he returns his attention back to Opus. But be inconspicuous, my old friend. He slowly turns more pages with the utmost care. She will be likely to accept your attention as play, for cats love nothing more than to play with feathers. And then each time Oglethorpe turns a page, it exposes a different color light of a different color of the bewitching light shining up from his fabled pages. But stay just out of her reach, my old friend, as this cat may indeed still have claws. The sickly glow of Opus's pages alters Oglethorpe's face into a ghastly, unrecognizable form. And if she has taken it, then I assure you, Calamus, with the proper persuasion, she will return it willingly. What is that? And if she doesn't wish to part with it? Well then, my dear Calamus, for the briefest moment, the radiance from the pages transforms Oglethorpe's face into an alien creature, one that could easily be mistaken for one of malice. We should find out just how many lives this little cat has left. Then wham! And the light goes out as he slams Opus shut. End scene.
Well,
Brilliant.
there's only one thing that I can
Wow.
say
Love
about
that.
that, and that's bottle cap.
Good job.
Hell yeah. Well
That
deserved.
was awesome.
Well
Now here's the thing.
deserved.
I had no idea if she was going to take it or not, but I thought, hey, wait a minute, she might take this thing. So I wrote this just in case she took it. Well, I don't know if she took it or not. I
That's
don't know if
so
she took it
cool.
or not, but I thought she might take it though, because she was eyeing me in the book and all that shit. So
Very well done.
So
All right.
you went,
Oh, go
yeah,
ahead.
you went off. You went off into the thing, right? We might
Yeah.
not have seen you, but when that blast of everything kind of came out, I would have walked over and kind of just watched, and then once you calmed down, I would. I was gonna probably go and help you collect some of the belongings that you scattered everywhere, and just sit down next to you, and just be like, my friend, definitely, ease up on the Calamus a little bit. He's trying. And I just pat him on the back, like with a smile. Hopefully he knows I'm joking. But when I took Stella into the room, she did, however, kind of think that Victor is not maybe still alive, but still with us. So I just wanted you to keep an eye out in case, just because you loved the book and you took the book and all that stuff, that maybe she might have ill intent.
I need the book. It is
Well,
mine.
I understand that. Yes. Spoils of war, of course.
Okay. Anybody else have anything before you try to have your rest? All right.
Does anybody
Everybody
need
to
any healing? I can do some healing on anybody who needs it
I
before they
need.
rest.
Oglethorpe comes out and he's all exhausted. He's got all his shit just stuffed back in his satchel, not really in any order now. It's all just kind of overflowing because he tried cramming in there, and he's like, I could use some healing.
Aklis has 8 HP right now.
I have 10.
I mean,
can
I've
do
got
2
a couple
healing words.
good berries.
I have 10 good berries, and I need 10 for myself. So I don't know what
I've got
everybody else has.
five 4-point good berries.
So that's 20.
You know, and we all have hit dice still, I believe.
Yeah.
All right. Who wants my 20? Who's the Aklis? You have 8 hit points. What's your total max?
8. Max is 43. I've got
Okay, go ahead
35
and
wounds.
Okay, just go ahead and give 20 to yourself.
I have 17 wounds. I don't know how everybody else is looking.
I've got 16 as well.
I'll just give myself my good berries, and then I've got 2 healing words I can dish out for everybody who wants them.
Absolutely. I'll take
I've
whatever
got.
healing
I'm-
anybody's
I'm
got.
down to 15 wounds.
So I'll take
Who?
whatever.
Who needs what?
Salim will happily take whatever healing anybody's got. I've got 14 hit points of 40.
So will Oglethorpe. Oglethorpe
I'll
has
give
17 out of 27.
I'll give Salim 8, and Oglethorpe 6.
Heckle don't look too bad, but man, his chest is kind of pumped out like he's like, man, I got us out of that, didn't I? After totally getting us into it.
All right. All the healing done.
Does anybody? Do any of our other clerics have any healing left? I'm out
I got
now.
nothing.
No, we would have killed the Baron if we had stuff left.
Well, killing the Baron was going to be relatively easy. The problem is going to be we're going to have to do with 20 guards.
And Isaac, depending on how that
Well, I
went.
mean, we would have.
Isaac.
I mean, as soon as we killed him, we would have tied him up and then healed him again, so he was alive until where we could threaten him.
No, we wouldn't.
I think we could have killed the Baron, but I think we were going to have a hard time
Oh,
getting out of
yeah.
that house alive.
I think Isaac would have killed us all, though, because the Baron was low, but we were all pretty low. I think Isaac would have put a hurting on us. He wasn't hurt at all, was he?
No,
No.
he's got that big.
He would have fucked us up.
Warhammer.
Yeah.
Well, Isaac was going to be a
40,000
handful if he decided to attack us.
Well, for sure.
And those
All right,
masks didn't look too bad either.
I need everyone
It's gonna
to
be
give me a wisdom saving throw as you settle in for the evening.
I think the first thing that's gonna kill me again is gonna be this exhaustion. Oh, I'll be damned.
I think I am going to use my last inspiration on my. I don't want to get exhausted.
Yes.
We'll go ahead and use a heal die.
Yeah, I'm gonna go ahead. Is everybody? Is this the time we're using our?
If you want to use hit dice, yeah, we're getting to do a rest. So if you want to do hit dice, go right ahead.
Sweet. Whew, I only got 2 hit dice left though. That's gonna suck.
Same.
I don't have any hit dice left.
You still hurting?
All right, here we go.
Level up.
A long rest is had. And as the sun sets behind the mists and over the horizon, the din from the town, the yelling, the screaming, an occasional clash of what sounds like a sword on a shield, perhaps a spear on a shield. And then you see an orange glow, an orange flickering glow pop up from several places in town. It's clearly fires have been lit. Bells begin to ring. As one by one, you watch, one by one, you drift off, as in the distance, Vallaki burns.
Ooh. What?
And you may level up.
Yes.
Oh, who burned Vallaki?
I say we sneak back in the morning and kill him with our new level.
You fall asleep, and there are definitely parts of Vallaki that are on fire and burning as you drift off to sleep.
All right, I do want to mention that apparently I have exhaustion 4 now. It should have went away. I hope I don't have exhaustion 4.
So are we going to take a couple minutes to level up, or how do you want us to do this?
We're just going to call it right here for the night and let you guys spend the week leveling up, and let me prep for the next stage of this deal. How did you go to exhaustion 4?
I don't know. I threw out a 17, so I
Yeah,
was at
you were
3.
good there.
Okay. Yeah, I don't know.
What?
Did anybody else's exhaustion mess up?
Let me see.
Mine went away.
Damn, I was really tired.
Or no, I still have effect disadvantage on ability checks for some reason.
Yeah, I do that too. You need to take that off. I can't kick it off.
Okay.
And real quick, I already copied over the level 2 spells from that book because I can copy in 2 minutes instead of like 2 hours and all that stuff. So I didn't copy any of the rest of them though. I've got them on my sheet just because I was going to have them there just for when I could copy them, so I didn't have to drag them all over again. So I'm just not going to use any of these 3rd level spells that I've already got copied over here. I'm going to take them off. So counterspell, fireball, fly until I can get this goddamn book back. Stella, you little sneaky little cat. I had an idea you were doing that.
Just as a little bit of flavor, whenever I have any downtime during the night or whatever, I'm looking at this glaive that we got from the bearded devils, and I'm trying to figure out how to fashion that into a new bone saw.
Okay.
Coming for you, Stella.
It's
Quiet.
my sword, and you've got my
Hold on,
bow.
extra first.
You've got your spellbook, and you've got my bone saw.
Oh, set 2 attacks here is going to be great.
All right, guys. Well done.
Very
Well
fun.
done.
Yeah,
It's
that
excellent,
gives
Stephen.
Salim his
Thank you.
extra attack.
Level 3 spells. How about you?
How about you?
I swap out my spells big time.
All right. Well, y'all have a great week.
You too. Thank you much. And